We're really happy that all of you can take your time out here to join us today. Before we start, allow me to acknowledge several special people together with us here today. First and foremost, please help me welcome Mr. Mike Xu, CEO of Vivo Malaysia. Right. We have Mr. Guo, Overseas Product Manager of Vivo. We have Mr. Michael Ren, Southeast Asia Marketing Director of Vivo. Ms. Ivy, Overseas Brand Manager of Vivo. Members of the media, partners, friends, family, fans, and also members of the media, thank you so much for being here with us. We hope all of you have enjoyed your light refreshments earlier, and more importantly, we have something really exciting that's going to be out in the whole of market of Malaysia. Are you guys excited? Yeah? So before we move on, allow me to run down with you what's the slight rundown of today. Obviously, we'll be having an opening launch. We'll be also having a welcome speech from Mr. Mike, and also followed by a product presentation of the Vivo V9. We also have performances lined up for every one of you today. And towards the end of the event, please head on to our experiential zone. So what you need to do is, the experiential zone is towards behind. So when you exit this hall, do not exit from this hall, this door, but move outwards towards the two doors behind. We have already set up the whole place for experiential zone for you to first-hand try out the Vivo V9. Alright, and more importantly, there's also a lot of lucky draw. We're having a lucky draw session. You guys want to have lucky draw? Anyone feeling lucky today? Or only one person feeling lucky out there? Huh? No one else feel lucky. I think we just give that person. Anyone feeling lucky today? But I won't tell you what we're giving away lah. But you know, I know what we're giving away later lah. But of course, besides the lucky draw, we're actually running right now, starting now, only for this group of friends, all of you here, all of you have a chance to win this. We're actually having the Vivo AI Selfie Challenge. Now, it's very simple. All you have to do, starting from now until we end the show today, which is very soon. So you have to make sure the picture needs to be a selfie. Everybody say selfie. Alright, so when you take the selfie, it has to be the most creative, and more importantly, we are rating you by the number of likes you have on your social media. Listen very carefully. Alright, so you must hashtag listen. It has to be hashtag V9 Grand Launch, hashtag V9 Grand Launch, and also hashtag AI Selfie Challenge. Now, at the end of today, what we're going to do here is we're going to call out all of you who has 200, who of you have more than 200 or 250. The top 3 likes of the social media gets to go home with an ang pao, 3 sets, 300 ringgit. We're giving you 300 ringgit, 3 sets, right? Understand? Don't understand 但我講多一次俾你聽所以你明白你影咗個 selfie 之後咧，記得要放嗰隻V9 Grand Launch， 然之後要 hashtag AI Selfie Challenge， 明白嗎？要 hashtag 那個 V9 Grand Launch， hashtag AI Selfie Challenge， 放上你的微博，放上你的 Facebook， 放在你的 Instagram， 放在你的 Duta， 哪里都好，总共呢哪一个 social media 最多 like 的朋友呢，就有機會贏取300塊的 the Vivo V9. A round of applause for our laser performance, please. Thank you. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask all the members of the media, especially the camera crew, to come up in front as we're going to have a photo op session right now. So we'd like to invite all the camera crew to be in front as we're going to invite some of our important people up here for the photo. We'd like to also highlight to everybody that Miss Joyce is also the selfie icon. So let's take a photo together. 好，我们合照一张，好不好 ？Okay, so 我们先看左边 everybody to the left. Let's look at the left. Okay, artists, let's look at the left. Sebelah kiri dulu. Right, kiri, the left. Okay, now in the middle, please. 中间，我们看中间。Let's look at the middle with the phones. Alright, now let's take a right. 再看右边。Let's take a right. So, members of the media, if you've taken already, could you just kneel down? Okay, sorry. Oh, you want to move to the middle? 我们来中间一下。Let's come to the middle a bit. Come to the left a bit. Okay? Oh, stop. Okay, 好。Alright. 来又一次，我们先看右边 on the right. Okay, let's look at the right. Alright. Okay, now to the middle. And now to the left. Don't worry, if you've already taken already, you can kneel down so the rest of the members of the media can take. Now back to the middle. 中间多一次。And also last and not least, on the right, final one, the right, 最后一次。Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, members of the media. Thank you, camera crew. We'd like to thank all the artists for coming up here again. Thank you. You can return to your seats right now. We'll pass the time over to Mr. Mike, who's going to start us off with the opening speech. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Dear partners and media partners and dear Vivo fans and Vivo families, good afternoon. Welcome to Vivo V9 new product launch. Thank you. It's really nice to see you again at this exciting moment. First of all, I want to give a brief introduction about myself. I am Mike from Vivo Malaysia. And today, first I want to share with you some data about Vivo. And until now, Vivo is one of the top 5 brands around the world with more than 100 million units in 2017. And also top 3 in China. And thanks for the support of the Vivo Malaysia, the fans of Malaysia. And we also reached more than 1 million units in Malaysia, and which make Vivo rank top 4 brand in the smartphone industry. And now we enjoy a user database more than 222 million all over the world. And thank you for the support of the Vivo fans, and now Vivo also ranked the top 2 at the brand loyalty with a 40% repurchase rate. And this is the data of Vivo I want to share with you. And how can Vivo make such great achievements just a few years? And today I want to share with you from 3 aspects. The first is about the Vivo technology. And the second is about the fashion style of Vivo branding. And thirdly is about the Vivo globalization. And one of the preferred brand of the smartphone by the young group, Vivo introduced many high-end technology and about the photography and the camera for the young group. And we also achieved several world first. You know, in 2012, we launched the world's series smartphone X1, and it was also the first smartphone which dedicated in a Hi-Fi chip, which helped offer the customer a very good audio experience. And in 2003, we also launched the X3. It also break the recording, the world recorded since the phone in 2003. And in 2004, we launched another flagship model, X-Play 3S, which have the first 2K resolution screen. And then in 2005, we launched the X5 Max, also the same smartphone. In 2006, we launched the first model, the first one with the 20 MP dual front camera. And you know, just a few months ago, last year in 2007, we launched the first one, the new V7 Plus. Also break the world record with a 24 MP camera. And just last month, in 2018, we launched a very new technology, the in-display fingerprint with the scanning technology. This new technology brings Vivo to another milestone, also in the mobile phone industry. You know, the X20 Plus UD, we launched the fingerprint technology. Until now, you know, in-display fingerprint technology, we win several media awards in America. Also, after the fingerprint technology, just a few months, we released another concept smartphone, Apex. And the Apex also win many rewards from the media, international medias. We can have a look. The Vivo Apex concept phone is the world's first smartphone with touchscreen finger scanning technology. And this one is also the very good example about Vivo technology. And then that's what I want to share with you about the Vivo technology. Just based on the technology about the smartphone, now more and more users can enjoy the good experience about the capture, photography, and unlock, and so on. And secondly, I wanted to share with you something about Vivo branding, the fashion style. We all know that Vivo sponsors many entertainment and sports or music programs, such as in China, the Happy Camp, the Finger of China, or in Malaysia, we launched we sponsored the AF Can Be Fantastic or the KL Fashion Week, and we also sponsor the Victoria's Secret or the Hamburg Bazaar in Europe. Many international models also use Vivo to selfie. And two other strategic partners is National Geographic and MTV. And Vivo and National Geographic create an event for the users to capture the beautiful scenery around them and to win the final prize. And MTV, Vivo and MTV, since 2009, we already collaborate. And you can find Vivo at the ceremony of MTV. And this is some programs about entertainment. On the other hand, Vivo also in every local market. Vivo we will find some trendy movie star or singers and our ambassador to encourage the users to self-expression and lifestyle. Just now you see the photos in China, Lu Han and Eddie Peng and Jackson from Hong Kong. Also in Malaysia, we have our today the guests Joyce and Alvin, and also Janna, Dato City, and Stephen Curry from USA, and some from Korea. And these movie stars also, we want to share the enjoyment from our young group. We want to show our energy and our energetic lifestyle. And this is about the globalization. And thirdly, I want to share with you about the Vivo globalization. Until now, we were ready. Just now before I mentioned about the technology, but how can we get so many achievements about the technology? Because we already have 5 research and development centers around the world, including the Silicon Valley and San Diego in USA, the Hong Kong, Shenzhen, Beijing, Hangzhou in China, and so on. And in order to provide enough products for our customers all over the world, we also set up 4 manufacturers in China, Chongqing and Dongguan, and in India or Indonesia. We can provide excellent products for all the customers. And nowadays, Vivo already definitely a global brand. We were already expanding to 18 countries and regions. And as we will know that Vivo is a sponsor of the FIFA in 2018 and 2022. We can watch your short video.
You've got to hustle. There ain't no time for sleep. Just keep on moving. Do what you're doing. You always play for keeps. Ain't backing down, no, we're going big. Ain't stopping now, we get after it. Get after it. Get after it. Light that fire. Get after it. Light that fire.
Okay, this is about FIFA. And this year is the FIFA year. And Vivo, we hope that we can enjoy the FIFA. And we also are a sponsorship about the IPL in India. And Vivo is also the mobile phone handset about NBA in China. And we want to, along with the customers and all the moments of the sports or the entertainment, we want to record every precious moment with our partners, media partners, and our customers. This is what I wanted to say about Vivo globalization. Vivo is already a global brand. So, just now the 3 aspects: the Vivo technology and the fashion style, Vivo branding, and the globalization. And based on this, we already achieved more than 100 million units around the world. But finally, I also wanted to share with you about our corporate culture. I wanted to give a brief introduction about our corporate culture. And the first is about our mission. We have 4 aspects about our mission. And to our customer, we want to provide a good quality products and service. And to our staff, we commit to build a harmonious working atmosphere for our staff. And for our partners, we want to furnish a fair and win-win collaboration platform. And for our shareholders, we want to provide the returns of their invested capital more than the social average standard. And we are work for our core value. Just now, we are work for our core value about 本分 and integrity and teamwork and customer orientation or our innovation. And the 本分 is very hard to explain because it's a Chinese word. But the most important is to encourage us to keep peaceful mind and to do right things and do things right. Okay, with our, the technology products, the innovative technology products, with our the fashionable branding and our with our support of all the partners in Malaysia, we already have about 5,000 dealer partners, and we have more than 6,000 terminal shops and more than 3,000 staff. With the efforts of our staff, with the support of our partners, with the support of our customers, we believe that we can make Vivo to be a very great brand in Malaysia. And thank you. And that's what I want to share with you now. And today we another new flagship model arrived, a new landmark product, Vivo V9. Okay, later let our product manager give you more details about the Vivo V9. And thank you again, thank you for all the partners, all the dealers, all the media partners, all the fans, all the Vivo family members. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you.
Round of applause for Mr. Mike. Thank you so much for your performances. Thank you so much. Right, as we heard earlier, we are going to find out more about the future of Vivo V9. So to help me do this, please help me welcome up on stage Mr. Guo Chao Yang, the Overseas Product Manager of Vivo.
So, thank you for attending here to attending the V9's product launch event. I'm Pierre, and also the Chinese name is Guo Zhao Yang here, and product manager from Vivo. And it's really a pleasure to introduce you the V9 here. So, in the evolution from feature phones to smartphones, the users have become what's that? Oh, I think I got a video call. Yeah. Hey, how are you guys? Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Okay. Okay, and we can also see you and hear you. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, we can see you. So,
People out there today.
yeah. Wow.
Wow. This is the new Vivo V9.
Yeah. So just okay. Well, yes, of course, you have your pay. Oh God, don't worry. Guys, don't worry. Actually, the V9 has a very strong body structure that defaulting will do it all harm.
Wow, I like how it can turn on so fast, just like uncle.
Yeah, actually the V9 runs on the latest Android 8.1 version and vastly increasing the app activation speed. Yeah.
Oh, no wonder. Wow, the screen so big, I can see clearly. Wow.
Yeah, the V9 actually features our 6.3-inch Full HD 4-view display, and it has its screen body ratio is almost 90%. So it's time to say goodbye to the small screens.
Wow, the good resolution, big screen. I can play AOV on this phone.
Yeah, yeah, of course you can. You can play many other games as you like.
Product manager, I saw the behind me. I got the 2 one that one not enough. Need 2.
Oh, Uncle. Actually, that is the V9's 16 megapixel and 5 megapixel dual rear cameras, and they can record more details and create large aperture effects, and it can even recognize the different things and objects. So afterward, 2 is better than 1.
Wow. Now I can take as many photos as I want and be influencer with million followers.
Yeah.
But does it take good self?
Yeah, of course. Actually, there's no need to worry that the V9 actually has an industry-leading 24 megapixel front camera, so it can definitely meet your needs.
Does this mean that this will make me super pretty?
Hey, this is phone. I'm not plastic surgery.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll just wait to take a selfie now, just to say how the V9 look like.
Yeah, okay.
Actually,
Wow. Okay.
well, I think so. I think it's the connection of light work. I think. Oh, it's still there. Okay, so it's really nice to talk with you guys. So thank you, and thank you. Bye. Yeah, bye. So let's continue to learn more details about the V9. Actually, in the evolution from feature phone to smartphones, users have become increasingly demanding about the appearance of phone. And Vivo has never stopped in the quest for creating the perfect smartphone design. And we have been able to introduce stylish design that stun consumers time after time. And that is because we dare to pursue the true perfection and continuously creating the surprise. So, what does the long-awaited V9 look like? Let's take a minute to sit back and take a look and enjoy the surprises it brings us. When designing the V9, we encountered many technical difficulties. From the frame to stacking, to components and quality standards, we face unprecedented challenges. But guided by the principle of daring to pursue the perfection, our R&D team was able to achieve the major breakthrough in the V9's all-new 4-view display. We put on the already 2.15 millimeter thin cell bezels of our last generation product, the V7 Plus, by a further 19% reduction, and now the cell bezels of V9 are only 1.75 millimeter. The bottom bezel is almost 29% smaller, while the top bezel is almost 76.4% more smaller in the larynx part. With body size of 5.5-inch phone, the V9 offers a 6.3-inch super large screen. The reduction of bezel size means a higher screen body ratio, and for V9 is almost 90%. And it's really amazing. The all-new 4U technology enables breakthrough the limits. It enables the V9 to have nearly 18% more display areas than traditional phones with 16:9 screens. It even has 5.2% more display area than our last generation product, the V7 Plus, which has an 18:9 aspect ratio. So the larger screen means an unparalleled visual impact. And you can fully immerse yourself when watch videos and play games. In addition to make the V9 more comfortable to hold, the back cover actually features ergonomic 3D curves. To create that sophisticated look, each degree of the curvature was repeatedly tested by our designers. And the V9 not only feels thin, but its streamlined body fits perfectly in your palm. So as you can see, we are dedicated to creating a perfect look of V9. But that's not all. We have also been pursuing the innovative features that can create outstanding user experience. And this time, our breakthrough is all about the AI, what is also called the artificial intelligence. So by integrating AI technology with the Vivo's AI algorithms, we have made smartphones even smarter.
Vivo smartphone. Vivo smartphone.
On my knees like hallelujah, enough to make me testify. Got me wrapped right round your finger, just a touch can get me high. Gravity can't bring me down, I know right now you feel the same. I try and I try, but you're dynamite, and nothing can ever really stop me. I'm hooked and you got me. I'm sick and I'm sick and I'm gay. I'm sick and I'm sick and I'm gay. Hey, hey, I'm sick and I'm sick and I'm gay. I'm gonna get wild and I wanna play. Ooh, I want you. I want you. I know right now I'm feeling like this good. You taste like the liquor on my lips. I'm gonna get wild and I wanna play. Gonna get wild and I wanna play. Ooh.
Vivo smartphone. Vivo smartphone.
Tomorrow.
Vivo smartphone.
It's such a long video, yeah. So actually, as you can see from these videos, it introduced many interesting features. So let me introduce the features by details. First of all, the AI technology has completely changed how the mainline takes pictures. Nowadays, taking pictures has become one of the most frequent used functions of smartphone. No matter where people are, they always want to turn on their phone cameras to record the last moment. In particular, they always want to use the front camera to take selfies with people and things they like. So we wonder what kind of selfies do consumers consider to be perfect. Everyone wants to look great in their photos, but we often see many imperfect selfies on the social network, with problems such as too much skin smoothing, color distortion, inappropriate skin tone, and so on. And to solve these problems, we conducted many consumer interviews and in-depth research, continuously optimizing our beautification algorithm. And finally, the result is a all-new beautification technology that is called the AI face beauty. We collected millions of facial images from people all over the world and created a database. And based on this database, the AI face beauty's algorithms can detect age, gender, the skin texture, the skin tone of users, and even the ambient light conditions, and then provide each user with the most appropriate customized beauty effects. So let you make it more beautiful and more natural. So just consider the AI face beauty your private makeup artist, letting your beauty stand out from the crowd. From the survey on consumers' photograph needs, we find that except beautiful selfies, they also care a lot about the photo clarity. So how do we give them the crystal clear photos? Without doubt, a larger number of camera pixels will mean clearer photos. Beginning with the V9, beginning with the V7 Plus, we became the industry leader in smartphone selfies. And to meet the consumer demands for even better clarity, the V9 is equipped with an industry-leading 24 megapixel front camera, a large 2.0 aperture, and a 1/2.8 ultra-large sensor, so that the photos you get are clear and bright. So as you can see from these two pictures, actually our industry-leading 24 megapixel front camera is excellent in all aspects, like brightness, color richness, the sharpness, and the dynamic range. So the camera can record more detailed information, and so that the image remains sharp after zooming in. As selfies become more and more popular, how do you make your selfies more stylish so that they can stand out and create and attract more attention and likes? And the Vivo's AR stickers is designed just for that. It features a rich collection of fun stickers that can add the dynamic effects on your face. And you can also choose among cute, funny, cool, and other styles. And today, we are also launching the Funmoji, a more intelligent and fun feature. By using the facial recognition sensors, it can capture your facial expression changes and help you create your own emojis. Messaging with your family and friends, these emojis actually can help you make your emotion livelier. So everyone familiar with photography knows that light is a soul of photography. And excellent photos depend on the excellent application of light. So the Vivo has introduced an AI selfie lighting feature, which makes it easier to create photo masterpieces that manipulate light and shadows. It provides 4 lighting effects: the natural light, studio light, 3D light, and the monochrome background. These artistic effects can make each of your photos a work of art. The Venus front camera helps our users to show their natural beauty to the world. And the rear camera is also important for us to explore and record life's wonderful moments. Speaking of rear camera, what kinds of photographic effects most appeal to consumers? And this picture was taken by a DSLR camera. And this is exactly the kind of professional standard that we want our users to enjoy. Among the artistic means of photography, Vogue is one of the most commonly used. It can create a beautiful and romantic mood in your photos. And these 2 pictures, 2 Vogue photos, was taken by the V9. So as you can see, the V9 is equipped with a 16 megapixel main rear camera and a 5 megapixel depth of field camera, as well as the AI bulk algorithms. It can accurately capture the depth of field information of different objects and the portrait still adds, and then create large aperture effects. And you can even readjust the focus of a photo after being taken to achieve whatever bulk effects you like. Let's learn about the V9's powerful AI algorithms for detecting things. It can detect complicated things like light, sports, motion, and backlight. They can even recognize different objects in your pictures, such as the portrait, the food, plant, just like another pair of eyes for you to help you find the beauty around you. Then according to different things, it can even propose the optimized or photo setting for you automatically to help you turn the beauty around you into photographic works of art. So earlier we had mentioned that light is a show of photography, but how to take good photo under adverse lighting conditions is a challenge for every mobile phone. So as you can see, this picture was taken by an ordinary phone under backlight conditions. The highlighting ratio usually makes the focusing difficult, and the dark areas, like his face, are not exposed properly. And take a look at the picture taken by the V9. It is properly exposed, and you can see his face clearly. And that is because the V9 is equipped with the new AI HDR technology. It can detect the ambient light conditions intelligently, so that the photos taken by the front or rear camera and the backlight or strong light conditions remain clear and bright. So far, I have introduced several interesting photographic features that are sure to bring surprises to our users. But the V9's quest for creating surprises doesn't stop here. It also offers many other interesting features. So let's look. And the first one is the AI face access. In our last generation product, the V7 Plus, we became the first in the industry to use the AI face access. And in V9, the AI face access has been further upgraded. So upon activation, the V9 instantly detects facial features and quickly unlocks. It's faster, simpler, and more convenient. They can even sense the reflected light of photos and subtle facial movements to decrease the possibility of unlocking by photos and videos, thus vastly improving the security. And we have also added an AI face access for app lock function. To open all locked apps, the user's face must be verified first. So this feature improves both the phone security and the user's privacy. What's more, the V9's AI attention sensing feature recognizes when you are looking at the screen and lowers the volume of message alerts, incoming calls, and alarms, keeping the disruptions to a minimum. And speaking of the disruptions, we all know that we don't want to be disrupted when playing games. So the V9's newly updated game mode can have any notification.
Selfie challenge. I want you to take out your handphone right now and look at the picture that you pasted, alright? So it's going to be by word of hands. If I say, if you have more than 100 likes, I will look at likes only, alright? Raise up your hands. If you have more than 100 likes. One the light is in my eyes. The spotlight. Okay. Oh, thank you. If you have more than 100 likes, raise up your hands. If I don't see you, I'm going to go lower. Don't have 100. All right. Do we have more than 90 likes? 90 likes. So we're going to go like that, huh? Do we have 80 likes? No? Raise up your hands because I cannot see. There's a lot of you. 70. 60, 50. Oh, you guys know our friends, huh? Oh, 50 or one. Wait. 50, okay. Wait, 50, only one. More than 50, only one. Alright, huh? Alright. Keep the answer. You stand one side, right? 50, alright. 40. 30. Okay, I got one there. 2, okay. Wait, 2 of you, huh? 30, okay. Oh, okay. More than 35, keep your hands up. Bro, more than 35, okay. More than 36.